Wealth. That mysterious force that makes you wonder how someone can afford a yacht while you flinch at delivery fees. It's like air, invisible, kind of everywhere, but somehow you don't have enough of it. Or that thing you pretend doesn't matter when you're poor and start a podcast about when you're rich. But don't worry. Today, I'm going to break down the levels of wealth so you can figure out exactly where you stand on the socioeconomic ladder. And more importantly, where your dreams go to die. At the bottom, we have broke. This is when your net worth is technically negative, your credit card sighs when you use it, and your dinner plans involve boiling rice and manifesting flavor. You say things like, money isn't everything, unironically, and then Venmo requests someone $3 for groceries, which is just a code for a monster and a meal deal. Your hobbies include reusing paper towels and crying in fluorescent lighting. You might ask, how do people live like this? Badly. The answer is badly. Next comes Level 1. Employed. Technically, you have a job now. Congratulations, you're still broke. But with structure, this is where you can afford rent, groceries, and mild optimism. This is the sweet spot where you have enough money to feel like you're doing okay, but not enough to survive a dentist appointment. You're on the kind of budget where any unexpected purchase, a flat tire or a second avocado, triggers an existential crisis. You know exactly how many days until payday. You even have a countdown app. It's called My Soul. You look at your paycheck, subtract bills, and say, nice, I can buy toast this week. Next comes the middle class. Middle class people think they're doing well until they try to buy a home or get a medical bill or have a child. Then they realize the only thing middle about their class is how often they get squeezed from both ends. You also think you're doing okay until you meet someone who actually has money and realize you've been romanticizing stability like it's a flex. You pay your bills, you save $12 a month, and you feel successful because you own a vacuum that wasn't free. And then one day, you check your retirement account and see you'll be able to retire comfortably at the age of 97. Anyways, some people may argue as a middle class is where you make enough money to feel safe but not enough to feel relaxed. You can go out to eat without panic, as long as no one orders appetizers. You still flinch when people suggest splitting the bill evenly because you only ordered fries and emotional support water. You're not broke, but you're one dumb decision away from reenacting the Great Depression in real time. Slightly upper middle class. You make enough that you stop checking prices. For things under $20, you don't feel rich, but you do own a toothbrush with a charging dock now. That's something. You say things like, money doesn't define me, as you aggressively research air fryers with 4.8 stars or higher. Next level. Comfortable. Being comfortable is when you can buy things without checking your bank account first. You go on vacation that isn't just visiting your cousin's couch in Ohio. You pay off your credit card before the interest hits, which honestly should come with a medal. This is also the level where you start having opinions about taxes because now you actually pay them and you're like, wait, who's getting this money and why haven't they fixed the roads? Comfortable people say things like, we're not rich, we're just doing well, and then send their dog to daycare that costs more than your monthly food budget. Next, rich, but pretends not to be. This is where real wealth starts, but you don't flaunt it, because now you're scared of being judged by poor people on the internet. You drive a 2015 Subaru for the vibe, but you own 3 rental properties, a diversified investment portfolio, and once said, our kids should earn their first car. At this level, you don't worry about money. You worry about how to hide your money. You hire a financial advisor who tells you things like, you're spending too much on truffle butter. And you say, yeah, but it's emotional truffle butter. Next comes rich, rich. Rich, rich means you've made it. You own things normal people rent. Yachts, private jets, politicians. You use phrases like, our portfolio underperformed this quarter. We're thinking of buying a ski house. I don't really carry cash. Now you're earning money faster than you can emotionally process it. You have money in different currencies not because you travel, you just forgot you bought crypto at 3 a.m. You bought something expensive, hated it, and didn't return it, just to feel something. You spend more on skincare than your first car cost, and somehow still look tired. Final boss, filthy rich, billionaire class. This is it, the top. You don't work. You own the people who work. You sit on panels with titles like Reinventing Humanity, despite having never taken the subway. You buy companies the way normal people buy gum. You accidentally move markets with your tweets. You don't donate to charity. You create charities. You say things like, we want to solve world hunger, then accidentally build a third rocket instead. And when you do give money, it's always tax deductible, which is Latin for, I'm still not paying taxes. Your wealth is so high, economists stop using numbers and start using metaphors. You're not in a tax bracket. You own the bracket. Honorable mentions. Crypto millionaires. You had it all for 11 minutes in 2021, and now you live in a converted van with a laser printer that mines Doge. YouTube finance bros. You're selling freedom while also living off affiliate links and cold showers. Where do you fit? If you've ever looked at your account and whispered, please, celebrated finding $10 like you won the lottery, said, I'm investing in experiences to justify buying concert tickets while rent weeps in the background. Congratulations. You're normal, you're human, and you're probably still choosing between groceries and Wi-Fi. Wealth isn't just about money. It's about security, peace, the power to say, I'll get the guac, and mean it. And if you're worried about your finances and don't know where to start, just remember, neither do I.